All right. Looks like we are live, I think. So let's get started with the draft. We're gonna pay the 1,500 gems to get in on this. Let's see who we are with. All right, here we go. All right, our first choices include Tempered Veteran. I like that. Decent. Containment Priest is okay. I don't love that one. In terms of commons, this is not the best pack in the world. Colossal Dreadmaw, maybe. Yeah, I mean, Rise Again if I really want, if I have a reanimator thing, but I don't really have anything I want to reanimate. Protege works well with that too. Burlfist Oak is not bad either if I'm going to do the draw deck. So it's really, I think, between the Burlfist Oak and the Tempered Veteran. Between these, what has the most potential? This is a hard one. This is very aggressive, and I'd really want to be in blue-green to play this. I think this is green-white as well. So each of those is just hinging on a single archetype. Oh, I'm running out of time. Let's take the counter theme. Alright, I wasn't sure about that pick, and I'm not 100% certain on this pick. Palladium Mirror is just generally strong. And Patrician is good in white. This is not the right card to go with Patrician, but it is good if you can get the the life gain thing going. Between them, I think the Mirror is a little bit more broad appeal. And I think I'd like to, well, maybe I do want to take the Patrician. I'm not sure whether I want to stay open with the Mirror, being able to go in a variety of decks, or going with the Patrician and then seeing if I can make the life gain deck work. I think this has more power, but this has more flexibility, and that's kind of the position where I'm in right now, trying to decide whether I want to go for the power or the flexibility. Between them, I haven't done this yet. I think I'm gonna try the life gain thing if it more stuff comes around in it. Either way, I don't think I want the mana with the Tempered Veteran. So either way, I don't think I'm going that way. Okay, so Pridemalkin's really good. Gale Swooper's decent. I think it's between those two. Turnus Lag maybe if I want to just jump into red here and start blowing things up. But I think these two are strong enough in either of the decks that I'm wanting to do right now. Pridemalkin is good in the counters deck, which works well with the Tempered Veteran. Gale Swooper is probably less good. I think the Pridemalkin is probably the first pick. And I don't know if we're going to go green-white or white-black, but I think that is going to be the choice here. And also, I'm the slow player now. Great. Alright. Here we have, well, Drowsing Pteranodon works really well in the counters deck. So does Feat of Resistance. I think it's between these two, and I think I'm going to get out of life gain and choose one of these. I think this is slightly better. It gets picked a little bit more. This is a fantastic card if I'm going red. Oh, I wanted to get rid of this one. Red, but I don't think I am. So let's take the Pteranodon and see if we can get into this counters thing. Alright, we have a counters card here. I mean, if I'm in red-blue, Riddle Form's good. This is good if I'm in the draw deck, but I'm on the draw deck. I pass that card. So I think I'm going to take the Truffle Snout. Yeah. Alright, this works in the counters deck. It's not great, but I mean, what am I taking? I guess Secure This Scene might be a possibility. Track Down. But I think the green-white deck wants to go aggressive. Makeshift Battalion does that, so we'll take it. This is where I want the Gale Swooper, of course. This is not really the card that I want. This is not really the card that I want either. So now I'm sort of stuck making a pick that may not be exactly what I want. Because this is in the Blue-White Flyers deck. That's not what I have here. This is in the Draw 2 Blue-Green deck. And so both of these are in the blue deck. I think there is a chance that I might get a flyer. And so I think the Celestial Enforcer is slightly better for what I'm trying to do. Alright. This goes wide, so that might be okay. there is a reason to take a Rambunctious Mutt. There are targets in this format, but I feel like this is less good, and I want more things to be able to put my counters on. This can be value, but it's not always value. So I'll take the Valor Steed this time, but I might take one of these later. Alright, so this is my first pack. Burlfist came back. Revitalize came back. Warded Battlements might be okay in a Flyers deck. I don't know if this is what I want in my particular deck. It does make my attacking better, though, and I am pretty aggressive, so this might be better. I'm not playing... I mean, I've already just gone full all out into this counters deck, so I don't need to hedge the Revitalize. I might as well just get aggressive. Okay, none of this is what I want. I guess, you know what? I can take the Scoured Barrens, and maybe if I find something good to splash, I'll splash it. But I'm going to put that on my board. Okay, none of these are in my colors. Well, I guess this is in my colors. I suppose on the off chance that I get enough of these Sanctums, then I will, or these Shrines, then I will play it. But I'm not going to put that in first. Fierce Empath will get something huge, but I have nothing huge. I think this actually is not a great card, but it plays into the theme that I'm trying to play here, so I'll take it. Like, this is a lot of counter stuff, and I like the synergy here. I'll take this to test and training. I'm probably not playing this, but we'll see. Alright, Track Down could be a decent play. I would never take this in Premier Draft because this is pretty much a sideboard card. It's no good if you don't have a board to bring in, right? Alright. Is there anything here that makes me want to shift from green-white? No. Liliana Standard Bearer is strong, but it is not going to make me want to shift from green-white. I think Feat of Resistance is the pick here because it is very strong, and there's not... I mean, I have only one other green card to choose from here, so I think Feat of Resistance is the pick. And then Howlblade is a very strong card also. It just gets indestructible. It's hard to beat. Drowsing Pteranodon might be a better card in terms of synergy for my deck, but I think Howlblade is just too strong not to take. Yeah, it holds a counter well too, so we'll take that. Alright, if we had a lot of dupes, we would take the Chrome Replicator. That said, you know, there's nothing in this pack that makes me want it. I guess Ranger's Guile might be a pick. I mean, it's a trick. It protects my creatures. If I have a really good creature, that might be the pick. This is a decent speculative pick. It does make me want to take more duplicates. So there's a chance that Chrome Replicator is actually what I want. I guess I'll take the Replicator. You know, you never know. Maybe I'll just luck into a bunch more stuff that does what I want. Okay, this makes me wonder what's going on here. But we're going to take the Thrashing Brontodon. It's a strong card. It's just a good body. And there's nothing else in this pack that really is trying to do what my deck is trying to do. Alright. So here I'm taking Blossoming Sands. Look, there is a reason to play Rambunctious Mutt. There is a reason to play Dub maybe if you're in a Flyers deck. And I guess this card is not really in the question. So this is not in the question. I'm not playing any of these other colors. So Blossoming Sands fixes my mana. It makes it easier for me to cast my spells and not, you know, get mana screwed. So Blossoming Sands it is. All right. Of all of these, I mean, I think it's an easy Angelic Ascension. It either upgrades one of my creatures, fizzles their removal, or it can, in a pinch, like downgrade one of their like bombs if they have one. So I think that is the choice. Yeah, nothing else really is as good. All right, here, see, we passed a Ranger's Guile. Now we're getting a Ranger's Guile. There's nothing in my deck that really says you want a Ranger's Guile, but I might as well take it. And I'll take a second Ranger's Guile, I think. Is there a reason to take an Epitaph Golem? Would I play? Maybe I take the Jungle Hollow in case there is a really good black card passed to me at some point. I'm not going to play it right now, though. And now I have a way of really splashing black, because I have these two dual lands. Okay, nothing in my colors passed back from the first pack, and so I'm not going to play a Prismite, right? So maybe I just take a Sanctum and stick it in the sideboard. And here, nothing, again, I guess I'll take Legion's Judgment. Maybe I'll play that. Portcullis fine, I guess. I don't think I'm playing this either, though. So let's drop that. I think that goes in the draw deck, and I'm not the draw deck. Let's cut some stuff while we're waiting for people. Let's see. What am I definitely not playing in this group? I feel like the test and training isn't what I want. It does help my guys get through, though, so maybe I want to keep it around just in case. I think Legion's Judgment is a little too conditional. Alright, I can take the Canopy Stalker. What is this doing, though? Well, I'm not playing Return to Nature, so I guess I'm taking the Canopy Stalker. But I don't think I'm playing it. I guess it's if you're in the cat deck, we'll put a run afoul in the sideboard and never take it out. Hey, I got a Rambunctious Mutt. I told you that these things come around because they're not that useful. But there are enough targets for it that it's not the worst thing to have in your main deck if you need it in your main deck. Alright, I'm not going to play another Celestial Enforcer. I think one is probably too many. Alright, here we go. So again, this first pack is not that great. I think Feat of Resistance has the highest power. Well, I mean, the highest power goes to Radha. I'm not going to... Am I going to splash Radha? I mean, I just need one red. But I think Feat of Resistance is too much into what I'm doing. I think it is the pick for me. And then another Seasoned Hallowblade. I think that's a strong enough card. Although, you know, Pride Malkin is really good too. I would gladly take this if it weren't for this. Although there's an argument for the Chorister. I think that's a strong card too. And the Dreadmaw's not bad either. So this is not the worst pack for me. I'm taking the Hallowblade just because it's such a beater. I'm probably not playing this Chrome Replicator because I need a lot more duplicates to get that thing off. But if I do end up with more, I will bring them back in, of course. We're just waiting. Looks like Snap Brainstorm and Ensemble are the slow pickers. Or maybe it might be Nadar. I wonder if they're also streaming. Maybe they're just talking out their thoughts like I did the first pack and went really slow. We're almost done though. With our picks, right? We're in pack 3, so we have what 13 more cards to get. Here we go. Primal Might. I have no idea how this got passed around. I mean, look, Llanowar Visionary is really good. I would gladly take it, but Primal Might is removal. It can pop one of my creatures. Yes, it's susceptible to 2 for 1, but I think it's too strong not to take. All right. Well, look, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this. I'm not taking this. As Acolyte is probably the counter card, so I think I'm taking that. And then here, what, am I taking a Mauler? A Titanic Growth? Let's take a look. Mauler versus Titanic Growth. I guess I don't have much in the way of tricks or removal, so maybe Titanic Growth is the thing to do here. Just surprise somebody for the win once in a while, too. I like the Mauler, don't get me wrong, but maybe I don't have a trick. This is kind of not a trick, so I think I'll take one Titanic Growth. And then, ooh, Chorister. I think I take the Chorister. Look, Makeshift Battalion is the counter card, but it is not the counter card. This, in the late game, really good. In the early game, you know, it can take a counter, and it's not bad. I like it on all sides. Okay, nothing here is really my colors. I'll take the Sky Scanner. Just, you never know. All right. I guess we take another Blossoming Sands. I mean, I don't need more Valor Seed, do I? Yeah, let's just take another Blossoming Sands. Like, I've gotten enough playables here. Truffle Snout. I like Truffle Snout. That gives me a counter, you know. We'll play that. Now I have 3 2-ofs, or 2 2-ofs. Yeah, that's still not enough for the Chrome Replicator. I would want a lot more duplicates for that thing to be good. And yeah, I guess a Dreadmaw could like top the curve. I'm not playing the Gorehorn for sure. And then another Truffle Snout, yeah, sure. Now I have 3 Truffle Snouts I'm like tempted about with that Replicator. Oh, another Makeshift Battalion, sure. You know, the fact that I have 2, 2, and 3 kind of makes me want to consider bringing in that the Replicator now. Oh, another Rambunctious Mutt. Oh, these things go around all day. And thanks, welcome anybody who's joining on the live stream. You can always go back and start at the very beginning, and I'm not going to blame you if you go at 2x speed and listen to my voice in super fast motion because to catch up on the rest of the draft. But yeah, especially since you're just waiting now for the land that we're going to get. Oh, no, land. Sanguine Indulgence. All right. Here we go. So we're going to now build a pack here. We have 46 cards. I've already cut a few things. And I need to make this a little bit faster here. So I think one thing that I'm going to think about doing here is I want to trim this deck down and be a little bit more aggressive. Because, you know, if I can get my card count down in terms of the mana curve, then I can really get super aggressive and angry. Because I have a lot of options here. I'm going to take out Track Down first, because that's definitely not what we're trying to do here. And I think Setessan Training, I mean, it does help my, you know, powered up creatures get through for extra damage with the trample effect, and that is a kind of evasion. But I don't know if that's the kind of evasion I need for this particular deck. It doesn't really synergize too well. I just want to get bigger and get wider and then just smash their face, right? So maybe Setessan Training isn't what I need. I'm going to keep Titanic Growth because I have very little in the way of tricks. I have Titanic Growth, Ranger's Guile, and that's it. I don't have any proper removal unless you want to count Artifact Removal and Thrashing Brontodon or Rambunctious Mutt. So, so do I get rid of Colossal Dreadmaw is a question. This thing wears counters pretty well too because it has Trample, so it getting bigger is actually quite nice because it'll just pile through with that extra damage. But do I actually want to go tall? Like, is it better if I just go small and then trim down? It's a good question. I think I'm going to get rid of Warded Battlements because it can't attack, and I think I'm too aggressive for that. Maybe I get rid of the Dreadmaw and then make one more cut and then drop a land. So, is Valorous Steed what I want? Or is Rambunctious Mutt what I want? Canopy Stalker is probably not what I want, right? Yeah, I don't know what deck wants this card. Like, I guess it's a lure, so I can use it to force my opponent to block it, which lets me attack but it only blocks one thing, so it's like a bad removal spell. Yeah, I guess I get rid of Canopy Stalker. It's not flexible enough. And then I think this deck might actually be able to drop a land because of the relatively low curve. I'm like mostly 2-drops and 3-drops here, right? And I'm taking the Skyscanner because I can Pride Malkin and drop something on it. I can put the not the Season Hollow Blade, the Feat of Resistance counter on there, and suddenly have a 2-mana, 2-power creature punching in through the sky. The Tempered Veteran will also make it better. Now this is, again, not the best iteration of this counters deck. I've seen better. There aren't enough payoffs. I think the Basri's Acolyte is like the payoff, I guess. So I'm trying to get in under my opponents and just smash as fast and as hard as I can. And I think in order to do that, I need to get slimmer and trimmer. But I have 17 lands right now. And, you know, I think because most of my cards are in the 2 and 3, I think I can actually afford to drop a land. So let's take a look at how I'm doing with the numbers here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 white mana symbols, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 green mana symbols. So I can cut 1 green mana. Wait, I have 9 green and 10 white. Yeah, I think I can cut 1 green. I only have 1 double green anyways, so I think I can cut 1 green, and this is the deck. Yes. Alright. Now, if you have any thoughts about how I should be playing something else, do let me know, because I am not an expert at this game. I mean, my win rate is pretty decent, but, you know, I could definitely learn if you have wisdom beyond what I have to offer. Alright, so let's see how well this deck does, starting with the first game. I think this is an okay deck, you know. I think this is the deck that has the potential to at least get to 4. if, variance doesn't go against me and I play properly instead of making, the occasional like game losing punt, which is something that I do from time to time. Alright, here we go. We've got Mousy. I don't know how to say that. But as, what's her name? I forgot her name. Alright, we don't have any 2-mana plays. We have a ton of 3-mana plays, though. And if we just draw one land, we can play all these cards. So I'm going to keep this. Oh, Celestial Enforcer's still in here. Maybe that's a card I need to pitch. I got to think about that. Maybe I'll change things up between games. Oh, there's my other card. Alright, we're doing alright here. We'll cast a 2. We'll cast a 3. We'll probably play Truffle Snout first. Or, no, we're going to play Seasoned Hallowblade first. Wow, look at that. That is something I think my opponent will counter if they can. Because once it hits the battlefield, woof. We're talking some deadly death here. Alright. I feel really good just getting this on the board. Because now, like, they can't counter it. I guess they can bounce it, but it's hard to kill. And I'm just going to punch through whatever they got going. Like, I don't care about Water Battlements. Who cares about Water Battlements? I'm just... Oh, they're flyers. They're blue-white flyers. Okay. We're going to play another one of these. We will attack with you. They're going to take it. They're not blocking with their Water Battlements this turn. Eventually, they might have to. We'll play the Truffle Snout next. The counter on that. We're all up in this counters theme. Alright. And this has a fun little Morbid trigger. It's not a great card, but, it's doing something that I want. Yes, make that Water Battlements fly. Come at me. You can't, because it's defending. Alright. I think I am totally cool with trading, so... But first, we're gonna... Oh, this actually happens at the end step. So if we trade, this is actually fine. So we're gonna go ahead and attack. Attack everyone. Oh, wow, they took it. Okay, well, we'll just play this guy then. I'm gonna keep the Celestial Enforcer to pitch the Seasoned Hallowblade unless I can get something slightly better. This is, I think, the worst card because we don't have a creature. It's just a 3-mana 2/3, and I think I'm gonna switch it for something else in my deck. Keen Glidemaster, alright. Sure. Yep. Wow, okay, that's an aggressive play. I don't think that's the right one unless they have something really tricky going on. Oh, maybe they do. Some kind of removal? No? Interesting. Alright. Well, I can't cast this because I'm short a land. Do I play this first, put the counter on this so that it gets trample? Or do I suspect that my opponent has something curious going on? Let's just attack, because like all my creatures are bigger than theirs, so... Oh, maybe they have a Capture Sphere? Oh, Frost Breath. Okay, sure, that's fine. We're gonna attack with the Seasoned Hallowblade. Ooh, feels bad, man. Alright, and then we're gonna Truffle Snout. Keep piling on the counters, buddy. Keep piling on the counters. And the turn. This is what happens when you get an aggressive deck. You just stay aggressive. I think we're gonna Pride Malkin on to the Seasoned Hallowblade, because that just makes it even worse for my opponent. And again, we're gonna keep this guy to pitch to it, to keep it alive indefinitely. All right, Mistral Shinger. It's a good card, very good card. You know, you have to respect my opponent's deck. Okay. All right. So we're gonna Pride Malkin, right? Let me think here. Put the counter on the Seasoned Hallowblade, and then go in for the attack. My opponent's might use a Mistral Shinger to like trade with the Truffle Snout, maybe. My opponent's playing very aggressive though. Put you here, and then all my creatures with +1/+1 counters have trample. Now, my opponent is in the right colors to remove me with an enchantment, but that's why I have the Thrashing Brontodon and the Rambunctious Mutt, right? Alright, attack with you and you. This one has trample. Oh, they all have trample. Fantastic. And the Sabertooth Mauler is just going to get bigger. Okay, yep, they're looking for an answer. Or something, I guess. That's not even a spell. Oh, sorry about my phone ringtone. They're going to 2-for-1 themselves? Like, what is their plan here? Or are they just going to take 7? Oh, they're just going to take 7. I wonder if they have a win. Is that what it is? They have 4, 7... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they have going on. Maybe they have some sort of pump spell to get them the win. Because I can just block the Keen Glide Master, right? I guess they can make it fly. 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 damage coming through. Yeah, because that's 3, 3, and 5. 3, 3, and 5 is 11. Oh, okay. So they're 1 short. So if they have a way of getting a counter, and they jump their Keen Glide Master, they can defeat me here. But this is a pretty close game here. And if they attack with the Keen Glide Master on the ground, I'm gonna chump because... Oh, and they gave up. Alright, I had it. Very good. Life as an aggressive deck. Alright, we got our first win. Let's keep going. I think winning feels kind of good, right? Alright, here we go. We are against Unaic. Alright, oh, I forgot to take out the Celestial Enforcer. I gotta remember to do that next time. Alright, we'll keep this hand. Look, we got things we can cast. We can cast just about everything. Oh, Short Sword. My opponent might be in this 4-power Matters deck, I think, because this gets a lot of the 3s to 4. Yeah, they're in the colors for the 4-power Matters deck. Got a Magma. Sure, okay. Pteranodon. Weird. Okay, yeah. We'll play this. We can't attack with Pteranodon. We'll just play the big guy. Yep. I'm gonna have to wait to break their short swords soon. And if this thing gets too big, I can Angelic Ascension it. Oh, oof. Wow, nice. That is really good. Yeah, and that's gonna make it bigger than my Pteranodon, so... Okay, now I'm actually in trouble here. Like, this holds back the Magma, but this thing is just gonna keep growing, and I don't really have removal in this deck. I guess Primal Might is my way out. Doesn't feel good, though. I'm gonna play this now because I can cast this on the next turn. And I don't think I need to keep up the Angelic Ascension just yet, so yeah, we'll play this. It's a diversity of things that I can cast in the future. Yeah, you hit me. Now I have 5 power. So they would have to cast like 2 spells. I guess if they have another removal spell, and I'm really out of luck here because I'm kind of bricking. I guess Valorous Steed will get me more blockers, and I could just like gang block. I could also upgrade this Celestial Enforcer. Actually, this upgrading something else is not the worst thing in the world. So, do I be efficient, or do I cast the Makeshift Battalion? Well, I'm not going to attack with 2, right? So I need to get bodies on the ground. So I'll get more bodies on the ground. But yeah, I want to pull this out of my deck. The only thing it works with is this Angelic Ascension, right? I can't attack through their Spellgorger weird. And now they're going wide. Okay. No. I'm going to lose in 14 turns. Come on, Primal Might. Where are you when I need you? Okay. Do I just gang block with everybody and hope that my opponent can't blow me out? Okay, what if they have a Titanic Growth? They're gonna make that a 10-10. That'll be you, and you, right? All together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, you know, I think I gang block with everybody. Like, this thing has the potential to grow the biggest, so we just gang block with everybody. Even with a Titanic Growth, I would survive. I would get to keep some of these guys. Ideally, they don't have anything, and they just choose 2 things to kill, which would probably be the 2/2 and maybe the Valor Steed. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I lose everything. Didn't expect that card. That one I didn't expect. All right. Well, yeah. We're gonna Truffle Snout to 3. Yep. We'll Makeshift Battalion. And now I have blockers again. But yeah, wow. That was like a what? A 2 for 4? 2 for 4 is pretty good. Radha is not going to be easy for me to block. Yeah, yeah. Chorister is a way to block. I have an answer. And we're just going to stare at each other, I think, for a while. Until I can do something slightly better. Or lose in 13 turns to the Chandra's Magma. Oh, come on, Primal Might. I need you, buddy. Yeah, that's not good. That is also a very big creature. Yup. Yup. Okay. That's a big enough body. Yeah. We'll play you and we'll eat the short sword, I guess. I mean, there's only one target, so it's just going to do it automatically, right? Yeah. Okay. Now we're just staring at each other. Yeah. Still going to lose in X turns. I need to upgrade one of my creatures. I think it's going to be the Battalion. And then just start swinging in the air. Radha gets... X is the number of lands you control. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'll be a 9/9. First striker. Oof. I have to block. Oh, that's the worst. I need Primal Might badly. Because now I'm just chumping. Okay, they've gone bigger, and I'm just stalling out here. Okay. Yeah, I think I am dead. I am very dead here. No. We will end the turn. So what we have to do is we have to chump Angelic Ascension, whatever I'm chumping with. Oof. Yeah, my opponent's drawing gas, and I am getting wiped out by strong, very powerful plays. Okay, we don't have to worry about Radha now. They're probably not going to attack with her. Oh, they're attacking with everybody. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That costs 6. And I can pump you to a 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Double block. Block pump. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 5. Either I chump. Yeah, I have to do this. Okay. So, block. 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 The Chorister will gain me life. So I think I survive, right? No. Not like that. Like this. Yeah. And then I pump you. And then I'll gain enough life, I think. Unless my opponent has a trick. We'll see. If my opponent has a trick, then I am in trouble. So we'll find out. Okay, so pump this guy. And then if they have a trick, I just eat one of my guys and turn it into an angel. Okay, well, now we're really in trouble, because they had exactly the trick that I anticipated. Alright, that thing's gonna die. And that's gonna get powered, so I'm gonna get hit for lethal, right? Okay, so I need to actually... I need to get rid of this guy, right? So I survive. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So this one. I mean, that's a good game. They got me. Like, there's no way I'm coming back from this. My opponent just had all the gas in the world, and I had nothing. Oh, that's actually pretty clever, because you can sack the guy to do that. You know, I've actually never seen this sacrifice thing work out so well, but, you know, this worked out really well for my opponent. Let's just watch this, because I think my opponent should get the joy of being able to do what he's trying to do here. Which is burn me out, then hit me for all this damage over here. Yeah, I mean, this was both an incredibly good hand and also, you know, all the luck in the world. And just really good plays for my opponent based on the hand that they had, right? All those things combined in Magic. You're lucky, you're good. If you're lucky and you're good, you can even beat, you know, another good player. Not that I'm saying I'm, like, a great player. I'm 1-1 with this deck. Oh, I'm so sad. All right, let's keep going. I mean, I don't have any removal in this deck, so, you know, this is not the biggest... Well, I have Primal Might, but I haven't even drawn that card yet. So. I keep forgetting to take out the Celestial Enforcer. Okay, I will get it right sometime. Now is apparently not that time, though. Hey, Pteranodon, when am I going to get a Feat of Resistance to go with you? Alright, we have 3 mana. I'm going to put in my bigger attacker here. Yep. Let's make you a 3/3. Watch as my opponent hits it with a Dragonfire. What is it? Something Dragonfire. The one that does 3 damage and exiles. Scorching Dragonfire! I called it, right? Red, white. Yeah. I'm surprised it didn't hit the Pteranodon. Actually, I'm not. Like, the Truffle's not slightly better. Oh, and you got that guy. Alright, alright. I mean, I can't attack. So let's go ahead and cast you. Actually, we'll cast the Celestial Enforcer. Oh, it worked with the Sky Scanner. Okay, okay. Alright, next. End of turn. See what my opponent's up to. Alright, they've got Flyer. I guess that's how they're gonna get their damage in on me. Okay. So I can cast the Sky Scanner. Tempered Veteran is not doing anything right now because I need to get 6 mana before it does anything. So we're going to cast the Sky Scanner now. We'll hold up 1 mana for the Ranger's Guile. And I can use the Celestial Enforcer now too, which is pretty cool. All of these things are options. And I'm going to be able to start doing the Tempered Veteran thing the following turn. Actually, we'll cast... I think I'm willing to take a hit this early in the game, so we're going to cast you now. And then hope that it survives. I mean, I could have waited and then used the Ranger's Guile to protect it, but I feel like I don't need to do that just yet. And then once this bad boy gets going, like, my opponent's in big trouble. So they're going to have to try to remove it now, I think. They don't have the removal. That's good. That's good. I have ways of tapping things down. I have a lot of things to do with my mana thanks to this thing here. We'll play you. And then... I think I start dropping this Tempered Veteran thing. Yeah, I think I want to drop the first counter suit next turn. So we'll see what my opponent's up... or actually, I want to tap that guy down. So if I play you... let's tap these correctly. Yeah, we want 1 white, 2 whites, and a green to play the Truffle Snout. That signals to my opponent that I have something. It also lets me keep the mana up here for this and this. I want my opponent to think that I have something else. Like a Titanic Growth, maybe. Yeah. And then this can make the Truffle Snout bigger, so I'm totally cool with this. This is actually a pretty good mix. Although now that I think of it, it actually would have been better to keep the extra white mana open, because I can do this and this. Okay. I'm a fool, but that's okay. The Truffle Snout will get out of hand, so it's not bad. And I can Ranger's Guile to protect it. Or to protect my Tempered Veteran. These are all things that are fine. So do I just tap that down? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. I made a mistake. We'll just tap that guy down. Okay. Alright, go to my turn. Here we go. Alright, more mana is good, because now I can cast more things. That means I can use this to throw something on there. Or this to tap a guy down, this to... yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm going to just start putting counters on the Truffle Snout, because it costs so little. We'll hold up and see what my opponent's up to. And then at some point the Truffle Snout's just going to get ridiculous, and my opponent's going to be like, oh no, what do I do? I need to get this out of 5 mana range. Now I can answer another dragon. That's what my opponent's up to. That's pretty good. That's... well, I can tap that down, so I guess I don't care that much. Yeah, I don't care that much. Alright. So we'll tap this down. We don't care. I can just keep the Punisher tapped unless they get rid of my Skyscanner, so this is not the worst thing in the world. It's not the best thing in the world, because at some point my opponent's going to have more spells, but... alright. Now we're going to put a counter on this guy. And this can tap this. I gotta just keep my Skyscanner alive, too. Okay, Chorister's good. Chorister's good. I'm not gonna be attacking, so I'm just gonna be slow playing this. Because Chorister can get big. Yeah, yeah. And now I think I'm totally willing to trade the Pteranodon for the Onakke Ogre, because I have to block the Hellkite Punisher, right? So... yeah, we're gonna hold. No attacks. End the turn. And they're just going to start punching me for 1. Yeah, it's going to be a while before that makes a difference. So they're looking to draw removal. I have an answer for removal. Okay, maybe this Enforcer is holding its weight. It's not the best card in the world, but... see, I have an answer for removal. Yeah, you can resolve that. That's fine. Now you know what I'm up to, buddy. Alright, so we tap down the Hellkite Punisher. That guy is not going at me. And then they're not going to attack with Onaki Ogre even, because I can just pump up the Truffle Snout. Unless they don't see that. It's possible they don't see that. Yeah, okay. That's fair. They're gold. They probably see that. They know what they're doing. Granted, I'm gold and I've made bigger mistakes. Yeah, okay. So they can just hit me for 2 a turn between that and that. That's still gonna get somewhere. So I'm not in the best of shape, but I can attack with Sky Scanner next turn. So that's something. Okay. So we're gonna put a counter on the Truffle Snout. Then we're gonna wait. We're gonna hold this to pretend like it's something good. And then if I attack with you and pump you, what is that? I have 6 mana. I think that's 7 mana. It looks like 7 mana. So I actually want this because I want to be able to get to 10 mana, right? Okay. If I attack with this and it becomes a 4/4, it just gets blocked by the Onaki Ogre, which is not good. I need 3 mana for you. If I attack with you, you'll get double blocked. So I guess I'm still on the wait plan. Okay. We're going to go to combat and hit for 1 with the Sky Scanner. Yeah. Because I'm not blocking the Concordia Pegasus. Oh, my opponent might have Swift Response. And then I lose. Hopefully they don't. I forgot about that card. Okay. Alright. So my opponent has 3 mana. They can hit me for 9. I definitely need to keep my Sky Scanner alive. So I have to use the Celestial Enforcer to tap the Angel when it comes into the play. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now we have to tap. We're going to take a pile of damage the next turn, but we have to do this. Like, I mean, I'm going to die at any rate. So, I mean, I'm in bad shape here. I think I have to start attacking with the Chorister. Okay, so I made a mistake. I should have paid attention to the potential for Swift Response as well. I mean, that's not good. We're going to play this now because I want to get a 10 so I can make the Chorister huge. But I'm going to take, not lethal, but I'm taking a giant pile of damage next turn between these two. That's 10 plus 3, so yikes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it feels bad, man. Yup. I mean, they know what I'm up to. Nothing. I need removal. I need Primal Might. Badly. Real badly. This is a trade for 2 for 1, right? I think I put it on the Chorister, actually. Do I put it on the Pteranodon? Because that makes this able to block those two. I think I need the life gain. We'll put it on... Oh, I can only put it on you. Okay, I don't have a choice. Sure. Then on to the Truffle Snout. So I am dead next turn. I'm going to have to chomp. Tap chomp. I could attack with a Chorister. And get some life. Trade it for, you know, their Onaki Ogre, I guess. I think I need the life. So I'm going to do it. Yeah, okay. Pump you once, get the life. Yeah. So now I'm going to get the life. That's good. Yeah, they're gonna hit me. That'll take me to 9. And then we'll end the turn. We're gonna tap down the Punisher. We'll take 4 from the Flyer. Yeah. Oh, shoot! Oops. That was a mistake. I forgot to tap. See, I punted because I was so nervous. Now I have to block, and now I can't even... Ugh, this is gross. Alright. I messed up. I messed up, like, in the worst of possible ways. Yeah, that was a mistake. I wasn't supposed to go to the attack step. Oh, that feels so bad. Oh my gosh. The puntiest stuff. I mean, I was definitely along the lines of losing this game from the start. So, look, this is... It's not like I was winning this game in any sense. Especially like this. I wasn't going to win this game. So really, like, it just comes down to... what could I have done, right? Not much. Yeah, let's just attack with this guy just for the heck of it. My opponent probably will let it even through. I don't think they're going to block it. Yeah. We'll just put another counter on it. Call it a good game. Good game. You got me. Okay. We'll concede. You got me. You got me. We're done. I mean, that... I don't think I was winning this game. Like, I had to draw Primal Might. I didn't draw Primal Might. So, I wasn't going to win the game. But... Okay, now I'm 1-2, and I feel really bad. So, I'm just going to call it a night. It's already past midnight. And I'll be back to finish this draft. Hopefully with 6 more wins tomorrow night. Alright. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more such videos, hit subscribe. And I'll be playing, hopefully, almost every night. I won't be every night, but almost every night. And that's all. Thanks for watching. This was Refresh, and I will see you maybe tomorrow.